Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best centers in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. We hit 14K just a couple of days ago. Really appreciate all the recent support of the channel. Y'all been showing crazy love. Grinding like crazy, uploading 6+ videos every single day, to be honest. So would really appreciate it if y'all do hit that subscribe button. Help us push towards that 15K mark. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. We're going to start off, I do think, with the number 10 spot, and that is going to be Mr. Giannis Antetokounmpo. I still think Giannis, borderline top 10 center. Ruby Giannis was incredible day one. He has been incredible all of season one, and is still a very usable card for sure. 7-footer with a 7'4" wingspan. A very, very good speed. I mean, he's got 80 speed. He's a really versatile card. Shoots the three okay. I understand that the ratings are low, no shooting badges. He's not the most inconsistent and the best shooter in the world, but he will get the job done on a wide open three and hit with consistency. You look at the badges and they're pretty much all bronze and silver, but it's a lot of key badges in terms of defense, playmaking, and finishing that he does have. 80+ interior and perimeter and lateral quickness, 85 driving dunk. A lot of versatility. Release is okay. If we get a Diamond Giannis in the near future, he will be on everybody's lineup pretty much, and one of the best cards in all of my team, because even his Ruby is still a great option, and stat and badge-wise, he is not that insane. Plus, they have Giannis listed at 7 foot this year, so he's even bigger. Serge Ibaka is going to come in at number 9 for me. I like this Serge, man. He is just a budget beast. 6'10", 7'4" wingspan, 73 3 ball, 86 shot 3, 85 standing, and 90 driving dunk, 87 interior, 90 block. He's a versatile card. Gold anchor, brick wall, chase down, pogo stick, post lockdown, silver rebound chaser, gold posterizer, precision dunker, silver fast twitch, masher, and rise up. He's got the interior ability on both ends of the court, and his release is super smooth. He can shoot a 3-ball, and he's a good interior big on both ends of the court, not too slow in terms of being a liability defensively or anything like that. He's just a really versatile, really interesting, honestly, in my opinion, very, very good card in my team. I'm a big fan of what I can get out of Serge Ibaka as a budget card at the center position in my team. So if I need somebody at center, and it's like I'm more of a no money spent player, Serge Ibaka is going to be pretty high on the list. Tim Duncan is coming at number 8. I don't think Tim Duncan was worth the lock-in, but for those of y'all who did lock him in, he is still a very good card. He's just an inside center who doesn't have insane speed, doesn't shoot the 3-ball very well. 48 3-ball. I mean, you technically can hit open with him if you put a shoe on him, get catch and shoot, get a dimer, things like that. Like, there are things you can do that will make him shoot the ball okay, but he is not a consistent or good shooter by any means. And then he's got pretty good speed. I mean, near 80 speed. He's a very good dunker. He's a great interior player. He's basically Shaq and Wilt, but not as good, is how I would describe Tim Duncan. Really, really solid card. If he had like a 65 3-ball, he would be a top 3 or 4 big in the game, in my opinion, honestly. But right now, I still think you got to put him down at number 8 because we have so many good bigs. I mean, guys like Cliff Robinson at number 7. This is a free card. Really, really good mode reward card. He is an absolute monster for a no money spent player. He's a 6'10" big, 7'1" wingspan, got 80 speed, got an 83 ball, really solid dunker. With an 85 driving dunk, 80 standing, 90 interior, a good block rating, great lateral quickness, 85 lateral for a big. Defensively, super versatile, even with some perimeter badges like clamps and glove on bronze. Got good interior badges. Silver catch and shoot corner specialist, gold anchor, silver posterizer, bunch of just really versatile cards. Again, I think as a free reward, again, he's a great card. He's super versatile. He can shoot the 3. He stretches the floor, and he's a good defender. He's a really nice hybrid center option. Anthony Davis coming in at number 6 for me. I think AD is still great. I'm still super high on him as a card. If you need a center, 126 KMT, AD will get the job done. I think you might have a couple of slightly better value options at this point, but AD is certainly still one of the best options at the center position in my team. He's got good enough speed. 72 isn't insane, but it's good. It'll get the job done. He does a lot of things really, really well. A solid rebounder, really good interior player with half anchor and post lockdown. Super versatile defender, rebounds well, dunks the ball well. There's just a lot of good bigs in my team at this point, and I think 72 speed, that's actually on the slower end for these guys in the top 5. So with him not being the biggest big in the world either, I mean, great card, but I do struggle to put him higher than number 6. Number 5, going with Chris Bosh. Bosh being able to get every badge is a huge W. He can also stretch the floor at a high level, and he's a pretty versatile defender with good speed, 80 speed and excel at center position. Defends on the interior pretty well, very good shooter. His release is pretty mediocre this year. It's not nearly as good as it was last year. It's still smooth. It's still not that hard to green once you get the timing down, but it's definitely longer than it's been in previous years. Not quite as smooth and just snap green as it kind of was last year. Like last year was one of the smoothest and easiest releases in the game early in the year. This year, it's not that way. With that being said, the ability to get every badge is super nice. He's still a super versatile card, stat and badge wise, and he can shoot the 3 at a high level. He's a really, really solid big and still makes a ton of teams better. Jaren Jackson Jr., though, I'm having at number 4. This card is so good, and I'm so happy I got him on my no money spent. 6'10", 7'4" wingspan. Oh, that's a spoiler. Well, if y'all watch this, y'all now know who I got in my no money spent video today, because that video hasn't been released. But 80 speed, or basically 80 speed. He's an elite level defender. He can shoot the 3 pretty well, and he's a good dunker. I understand he doesn't have shooting or playmaking badges. Doesn't really need to playmake. If you can put bailout and break starter on him, that would be nice. But defensively, he's a monster. His release is so smooth and nice. You don't need shooting badges on him to shoot consistently. High enough 3-ball with a super smooth release. He's going to be a great catch and shoot shooter. Combine that with elite level defense, really good speed, and incredible versatility. Legitimately one of my favorite centers in the game right now is this Jaren Jackson Jr. card. This will shock people. I think Shaq is the 3rd best center in the game. I do not believe that Shaq is the best big in the game anymore, and I don't even think he's the 2nd best for my personal playstyle. As dominant as he is, a 7'1" big, 7'7" wingspan, incredible weight, super duper fast, amazing interior stats and badges on both ends of the court. He cannot shoot in the slightest, not a mid-range, not anything, struggles mightily from the free throw line. I mean, he's an insane interior big, super dominant and super good, a crazy, incredible rebounder, but he can't shoot the ball at all. That's a big liability, and it's going to only become bigger as the year progresses. Shaq is still dominant, as is Wilt, who shoots mid-ranges better than Shaq, but still isn't really a shooter. Both of these guys, I mean, they're incredible dominant inside bigs, and for me, they're not the best 2 bigs in the game. I think Wilt's a little better than Shaq because he's a slightly better free throw shooter, slightly better free throw release as well, which is a big difference maker, honestly. And then super athletic as well. Very similar to Shaq. I like the fact that he's got a longer wingspan. Player build isn't quite as bulky and strong, but they're both amazing dominant inside bigs, no doubt about it. But for me, I'm taking Joel Embiid over both of them. And that might sound like a crazy take, but Embiid has the ability to stretch the floor in a way that those 2 guys don't. And while I know he is 15-ish speed, slower than them, 73 speed in Excel, you still put a shoe on him, you're going to get that up into the high 70s. He can shoot a 3 way, way better than them. And still is an incredible interior defender, incredible interior offensive player with half rise up, master post spin, half anchor, box out, and post lockdown on the defensive end. And though he doesn't get every badge, the fact that he can stretch the floor is super valuable. Still has good enough speed and still is a great interior big. So I don't think he's going to struggle that much against the Wilts and Shaqs when he's having to guard them. And he gives you an element offensively that those guys simply just do not give you. So as much as they are dominant inside bigs and super big and super good, I do think Joel Embiid is currently my favorite center in my team. And I think this is actually the fairest ranking, for my personal opinion, of the best bigs in my team. If you disagree, it's totally fine. Let me know what y'all think of my list in the comment section down below. If there's anything you would change, feel free to let me know what that is and why. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.